The Dharma practice of meditation, love all to become Buddha, eternal happiness, 2036. Today, December 2nd, 2024, the law of causality, loves all to become Buddha, class of becoming saints, right thought, right speech, part 74, continues to present to life, the Dharma lesson 2036, verse 2036, miracle 236, how to build a communist society, virtue of the holy sages, part 38. Today, you all awaken together, practicing the synthesis of 58 holy truths, holy thoughts, holy speech, holy actions as follows. 43. Right action, holy action, is the action of the holy person, is to sow the seeds of action, to resonate with the Holy Land. 44. Right action, holy action, is about how to live, how to practice, and how to repay grace, to sow the action of the holy ones, to resonate with the sacred land. 45. From ancient times until now, there has not been a class on right action, so students do not know how to live and practice, and how to repay grace, to attain holy action. 46. Now, the class of holy action has been established, to help you understand, if in your hearts you are not enlightened, not happily repaying grace for eternity, then you cannot repay all the countless sins you have sown, which means you cannot attain holy action. 47. And if in your hearts, you do not sow the seeds, determined to become the holiest beings repaying grace, in the most virtuous way, then you cannot become the most noble holy ones, which means if in your hearts, you do not wholeheartedly attain the highest noble path, you cannot save countless generations, you cannot repay all the countless sins you have sown, which means you cannot attain holy action. 48. And the practice of mutual repayment of gratitude to attain the holy action is to always be happy living following the karmic debts we have incurred, if we live according to our desires, practicing according to our own will, then what can be called repayment of debts? It will only become evasion of debts. This is also the reason why, from ancient times until now, practicing endlessly still does not eliminate debts and must suffer for eternity. 49. When one fully believes in the law of cause and effect, there is no reason not to be happy living following this law. 50. Because happiness in living according to the law of cause and effect is the only path to never creating karma for eternity. 51. Because happiness in living according to the law of cause and effect means not living according to one's desires, means there is no karma of arrogance, greed, or anger, so how can one create karma? 52. And the practice of mutual repayment of gratitude, to attain the holy achievement, is to always happily demonstrate, I am the one who knows gratitude, to my brothers and sisters the most, indebted to my brothers and sisters the most. 53. And the practice of mutual repayment of gratitude to attain the holy achievement, the most important thing, is to wholeheartedly help our brothers and sisters every day, helping all beings to live happily with the sacred moral foundations. 54. And the practice of mutual repayment of gratitude to attain the holy achievement is when one still feels discomfort in the heart towards any brother or sister, it is proof of still being indebted to them infinitely. Thus, every day one must practice the Four Noble Hearts, with our brothers and sisters, until all debts are settled. 55. And you all strive to remember forever, the practice of every time you err, is every time to practice, the Four Noble Hearts, that is the heart practice, is the soul, of the law of causality, is the practice that proves, to generations the truth as it is, the Buddha's law, the law of cause and effect, has immediate results, just need to follow, and practice the Four Noble Hearts, determined to live the most virtuous life, determined to repay the most virtuous debts, and if karma is not transformed immediately, if liberation does not happen right away, then cause and effect is not real and Buddhism would not have come into existence, just as the law of causality would cease to exist. 56. And the practice of every time you err is every time to practice the Four Noble Hearts, that is the heart practice, is the soul, and also radiating love, proving to generations the truth as it is. If every time you err and do not practice the Four Noble Hearts to help yourself liberate, it is clear evidence you are being heavily disturbed by the illusion king. 57. And the practice of every time you err is every time to practice the Four Noble Hearts, that is the heart practice, is the soul, and also radiating love, proving to generations the truth as it is, whether you are practicing correctly or incorrectly. If you are practicing correctly, it means you are not being disturbed by the illusory friend, then every time you err, you will always practice the 16-word heart practice. Every time I err, I always practice the Four Noble Hearts. Eternal happiness. 58. The Holy Actions class will help generations see even more the sacredness of the 49-word humble respect practice, the enlightened Buddha, transforming karma immediately, liberating in the present moment. The boat of karma is born. The path of karma is born. With the holy verse of 7 lines. 49 bows to the holy prayer. 49 words of humility. 49 words of transformation. The enlightened sage has illuminated all. If one cannot live, they will return to the cold land. If one can live, they will resonate with the holy land. The path of karma is truly very clear, no longer needing to ponder about anything at all. The boat of karma is born. The path of karma is born. With the holy verse of 7 lines. 49 bows to the holy prayer. 49 words of enlightenment. 16 words to end suffering. 16 words of happiness. Have proven everything. Have expressed everything. Will be immortal for eternity. Will save for countless generations. Happiness for countless generations.